Shit, how do I start this video? Okay, I know. A long time ago, a little creature named Battening did an exposed video on No Bullshit. The video by Battening was really good, and it was very well received by almost 200,000 people. At this point, No Bullshit watched the video, and he hated how it exposed him. Clearly, as he contacted me and other big YouTubers to attack Battening. At this time, I was a friend of No Bullshit, and I tried to calm him down. I said, look, Battening's video is no big deal. Don't worry about it. I had to say something because he was obviously upset. In reality, though, I had no idea how upset he really was and the measures he would go to attack Battening. I wanted him to make a response video. I didn't want him to make the response video he made. The response video he made was disgusting. Here's the title of the video, Getting Doxxed by the YouTube KKK. Within the video that No Bullshit made, he claimed that the leftist YouTubers that attacked him were part of the KKK, the Cool Kids Club, he called it. Even though this group of people, Battening and his friends, weren't associated with such club. Associating them with the KKK is just purely slander.
And this all started from a few tweets and videos made by the Cool Kids Club side of YouTube. Let me explain. For those who don't know, the Cool Kids Club here on YouTube, or as I like to call them, the YouTube KKK, they're a group of left-wing anti-SJWs who can't stand openly conservative-leaning guys like me getting attention. They're very ideologically left themselves, but they hardly have the balls to admit it.
So what he's trying to do here is do this whole us versus them mentality. If you don't like these terrible things I've done, then you're a left-winger and you're the enemy. Look, I made a hit piece on you, and I guarantee now that you're going to label me part of the KKK too. And you're going to also label me a left-winger, even though that I oppose government completely. I want to abolish all government. I'm an anarcho-capitalist. But I guarantee you would still label me a left-winger to make me the enemy of your audience, who are clearly right-wing. How do I know you would do this? Because you did do this. You called a bunch of people that weren't left-wingers to make them the enemy of your audience.
And when the YouTube KKK sees someone like me, openly conservative and right-wing, well, they start burning 40-minute hit pieces in front of my yard, so to speak. Really, this has been happening over and over again lately. And when you dig into it, their similarities to the original KKK are pretty uncanny.
I enjoy things like today because I'm being around people and not discussing people. Not the other day.
See what he's doing? He's taking his enemies and associating them with the real KKK so his audience will automatically hate them. Even though this isn't true. Even though this is clearly and obviously slander. Do you know what that's like? That's like me being upset with No Bullshit and being like, well, No Bullshit's part of the CMC, Child Molesters Club. Even though that's not true. He's not associated with such club. Clearly what I would be doing in that circumstance is slander, which is exactly what No Bullshit did. It was slander. Battening wasn't a part of a club called the KKK. Now you may say, well, he was bringing up this imaginary KKK that he made up, the Cool Kids Club. He wasn't associating them with the real KKK. Yes, he was. He kept drawing comparisons between the real KKK and Battening and friends, saying they're basically the same thing.
And throw away their decency to attack, lie, and even dox right-wingers like me. Kinda like how everyone hanged Red Pill Black for doxing, but this time they're hanging me with doxing. Oh, and hanging people is quite the KKK thing to do, isn't it?
And the clan are now appealing to children online. Mum Amanda believes racial minorities could have a bad influence on her sons.
The kids in school, the black minorities and Mexicans, I think they're taking their parents' drugs and bringing it to school and trying to make money off of it.
Ironically enough, these open doxers often hide their true appearances themselves. Again, very much like the original KKK with their white hoods. While it's not all, many of the YouTube KKK hide behind masks, avatars, and even cheap wigs to conceal their true, disgusting appearances.
And doesn't stop there. No. He says that the KKK, Battening and friends, doxed him. Hell, when he lied about it, he even had me believing it. Here's a private DM of me talking to No Bullshit. I said, it's good to get your side of the story out. What they did at BigCon doxing you was messed up. But then shortly after, I talked to Battening and learned the truth. I learned how wrong and how much No Bullshit has been lying. So Battening shared No Bullshit's first name because it was already public information. I'll explain in a second. And this YouTuber named Failure shared a video of No Bullshit sleeping at VidCon. Now, when originally this happened, did No Bullshit call this doxing? No, he didn't. He actually laughed about it and liked it on social media. It only became doxing when it became convenient. Now, No Bullshit calls this doxing, even though it's not. No Bullshit already had his name and face publicly released on his secondary channel, The Brooks Show. See, it has his name right in it. And it has tons of videos showing his real face. Sharing that name and sharing his face, which was already public information, is not doxing. And it wasn't some small channel either. It had like 50,000 subscribers. It was huge. His real identity was definitely public information. Everybody knew it. So you can't dox him. You can't dox a person that's already doxed themselves. You can't dox an unanonymous person. And you may say, oh, well, there's no connection between The Brooks Show and No Bullshit. Yes, there is. Here is No Bullshit linking The Brooks Show to No Bullshit. Here's The Brooks Show saying that he's creating a new commentary channel and it's launching this week. And he links to it. No Bullshit. Right there. He linked his real name to No Bullshit. Right there. How can he claim that he's been doxxed when he doxed himself? Now, I was talking to Battening at the time, and Battening showed me the tweet, so I know it's authentic. Well, you know what No Bullshit does? He ended up deleting it and saying that it was photoshopped. I shit you not. Fake, he says. Photoshop. Doesn't even connect the counts either. Get better at editing, bro. What a BS lie. He freaking deleted the damn tweet. Again, me and many others saw the tweet before he deleted it. And someone please explain to me how it's not connected. It's The Brooks Show, his name, sharing the No Bullshit channel, connecting the two. It's his real name being affiliated with No Bullshit. Okay, you know how he said that sharing a picture or a video of him is doxing? Well, then he doxed himself. Here's the second instance of him doxing himself. For $1 measly dollar, he will dox himself and share a picture of himself to you. Again, for $1 measly dollar.
Quick announcement about our Patreon page before we go. First, if we get back to 1,000 per month, I'll be recording a full video with my beautiful face, which if you haven't seen my face reveal yet, it's on there under the rewards for $1.
You cannot be doxxed if you doxed yourself ages ago. So, what happened? Well, he falsely labeled his enemies the KKK, he falsely said that his enemies doxed him, and he got away with it. Nobody gave a shit. Now, you may be saying, oh, well, why didn't you share this 2 months ago when all this happened? I didn't say anything because I didn't want to get pulled into some YouTube drama. But now, it's 2 months later, and Battening is still being called a doxer by No Bullshit. It is still happening. He is still slandering him. That's what prompted me to make this video. Basically what happened was Battening was sent an invite to the Kraut server a long time ago, and he accepted the invite, but he never joined the server, he never participated in the server. This server was known for doxing people. So in No Bullshit's head, that automatically makes you a doxer if you ever step foot in that Discord. Whether you dox someone or not, doesn't matter. You're a doxer now, according to No Bullshit. That's not how it freaking works. Here's a message from Irate Bear. LOL, did I say that? No. See, this is why I'm fucked off with both you tossers. One of you thinks it's okay to slander and lie, and the other thinks it's okay to speak to me like I'm some sort of cunt. No Bullshit replies, as soon as Doxing stops tweeting about me, I'll stop replying and telling people he was in that embarrassing doxing server. So he called Battening doxing. He's making a joke that he's a doxer. So remember that. He is definitely calling him a doxer. Maybe you should stop making false accusations, Irate Bear says. Not every cunt in that server is or was a doxer, and you fucking know that. You're refusing to acknowledge or understand that he's not a doxer. No BS says, he was still caught on a doxing server, was he not? I think doxing is a fitting name then. Plus he's in hiding for months. Looks guilty as fuck to me. Then I say, gotta be honest with you, No Bullshit. It's kind of bullshit saying he doxed you. He never did, and you certainly don't have evidence he did. I am not Rihanna. I don't love the way you lie. Then he says, coming from the guy who leaked our DMs to him, I'm not surprised you would side with him. Good luck with that. And yeah, it's true. I did leak a couple of no bullshit's private DMs. But I mean, who cares? It's not as bad as what he's been doing, which is slandering people, saying they're part of the KKK when they're not, saying that they're doxing people when they're not, and doing these two things just because somebody did a video on you that you don't like. It's all pretty despicable, and it's why I'm making this video. If you liked this video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next episode.